We've been working with SIFI for quite some time now, and they are our strategic partner with respect to connectivity. So, given the fact that we operate across India and a lot of remote areas, the relationship has been strengthening over the years. We also use the data center services. So, our primary data center is hosted out of a SIFI data center, and that entire relationship has been working pretty well for us.
We have been associated with SIFI for more than 10 years now. SIFI is a pretty strategic partner for us because our primary data center where we host our enterprise applications and SAP runs on the SIFI data center. Other than hosting the central application, all the store network, which is about 270 stores, the MPLS connectivity is provided by SIFI. So pretty much the entire backbone of the company, of the IT infrastructure is either is run by SIFI or on the SIFI network. In terms of, so this is a long-standing relationship with SIFI, and they're a strategic partner for us. In terms of future direction, we are pretty much looking to, in our digitization journey, we are looking to partner with SIFI, whether it is in terms of moving on to cloud or on hyperconvergence infrastructure and so on. So I think it's going to be a very exciting journey as we go.
What we are working with SIFI was mostly into the communication lines. That's a business what we have with them. They are providing certain kind of a last mile communication. But that's far and few compared to what we are now charting.
SIFI has been a partner in our progress. Currently we have co-located our data center in the SIFI premises, and we have actually moved to relying on SIFI for all our support in terms of data center maintenance and taking care of our network connection.
So SIFI is working with us, and we've got some cloud initiative with SIFI. We are using cloud for some of our key project, which is a government project, and we've done a pilot. It's been quite some time, and we're quite happy with that. So we plan to progress very soon. The moment we have our project finalized with our customer, we plan to ramp up that pilot on the cloud with SIFI using Cloud Infinite.
So our cloud journey started about 2 years back. So I would say that we are in the midst of a pretty mature, in terms of the overall cloud provisioning. Our CRM runs out of the cloud. All our non-critical apps run on the cloud. So we're using multiple cloud partners, including Google, Amazon, as well as IBM software. Our financial systems also run on the cloud. And I think starting next year, our last leg of the cloud is moving our core ERP to a hybrid cloud kind of environment. So with that, probably we would have all our critical systems, including the ERP, running on the cloud.
We have embarked on the cloud journey probably in the last year or two. We have a small e-commerce presence which is there in the cloud, on the public cloud. But there are also other applications which are critical. Our mailing system, for example, is on the cloud, and we also see a lot of applications slowly being moved to cloud. So it's we are as part of the retail industry. I think retail is if there is no e-commerce presence, usually retail is not the fastest adopter of technology. So we are on the way to moving our infrastructure and applications to cloud. So I think it's a journey which is underway.
Yeah, so we are almost like early adopters of the cloud journey. Way back, it's almost 4-5 years, very early, where we had our completely CRM services, which is totally SaaS and cloud based on AWS. So that was our starting of the cloud initiative, followed by we have our kind of a web servers, websites, and quite a bit of stuff which is there on AWS, followed by our presence of the communication and the communication platform like O365 with Azure platform, and these are all our, what you can call it as a cloud services we have done. And going forward, what we have, so we are now trying to really move quite a number of workloads onto the cloud, including our ERP. That's under evaluation.
Our particular BU, the mining and trading BU, we have commenced leveraging cloud to a large extent. So today we are using hybrid, and we are on AWS and Microsoft Azure at this point of time. but at the same time, we are looking at various options to leverage cloud to the fullest.
For the cloud journey, we are using a lot of cloud services from different providers like Azure, AWS, as well as data center providers within India. SIFI is one of them, and we are quite happy with the last 3-4 years that we've been using cloud. All our customer facing applications are moved to the cloud, so we can get a lot of flexibility in terms of ramp up, ramp down, so we're not worried about capex investments which may not be used.
So our top digital transformation priorities center around building a 360-degree view across all our softwares. That includes our core operations ERP, our CRM, our contact center, our financial systems, and all our other fleet management softwares that we have in place. A lot of it has been done, but I think the next year we would want to see a more transformative experience that brings everything together. And there's a lot of focus that would be around building the capabilities with respect to advanced analytics and prescriptive analytics that we have been investing on. For the last few months, we've been running some pilots. So next year we would see some of those projects being culminated successfully and being rolled out on the field.
So I think we have multiple initiatives. If you look at it, primarily one is from the store perspective. We are trying to move into a lot of mobile checkouts, moving from the conventional checkouts which is there to kind of help basically move to an infrastructure where the customer can do a self checkout. So that's pretty much the journey that we are kind of moving towards at the store level. At the corporate level, we are trying to look at getting in applications which have an element of AI or ML. Basically, this is to choose to help in our merchandising decisions, essentially in terms of trying to figure out what kind of merchandise. We are in the business of fast fashion, so the ability to recognize trends pretty quickly, let's say once a product is launched, to kind of figure out what are the products what are the fashion products which are trending, so that we are able to repeat them very quickly. So that is something where we have embarked upon an initiative to kind of use AI and ML, because we need to be able to crunch a large amount of data and arrive at that. So that's the second one. We are also moving on a journey where we are on the path to implementing SAP HANA. So S4 HANA, and that would pretty much ensure a lot of our applications are mobile enabled, so that pretty much all of the employees can access it anywhere that they want and can basically be productive. So that's pretty much largely 3 or 4 major digital initiatives that we're looking at.
The digital priorities for us are something like we wanted to really provide a kind of a user experience to the users of our product, what they really use it and then what they really wanted the product information on, right from buying till the kind of a thing they utilize the product and then get the services on. We are also digitizing all our selling channels as well as the service channels, and through our last mile mobile and with the geofencing them, providing them online support wherever they are. These are the digital initiatives. Adding to that, we are also really trying to do kind of AI and ML based insights to provide a kind of help to the people feet on the street as well as the people to organize the business channels. So these are the ones which are the transformation project which we started working on. Some of them are already been deployed and some of them are working through.
Our top digital transformation priorities are how do we make change in the way we operate, in the way we enhance our productivity, in the way we reduce our costs, especially considering the fact that there is a lot of gap of skill as well as players in the energy sector, and we have to meet the ever-increasing demand of the coal shortage within the
For
nation.
digital transformation, since we are a technology company, our products are revolving around identity management, augmented identity. We are venturing into IoT products and different kind of products where people can manage the video analytics, things like driving licenses, or anything to do with your identity, we are working on.